Warned koalas could be extinct in parts of Australia by 2050 unless urgent action is taken. Let's get right to the Weather Center now. Julian has the latest on the severe storms that we're watching.
That's right. We're going to dive right in, starting off with our radar, where the system is that's going to be bringing in some storms for us for tonight and this evening. As of right now, it is bringing in some snowfall into our friends into the plains, but this is where we're looking at. This is going to be extending into the upper Midwest. We have a moderate risk for northern Iowa, southern Minnesota, and just parts of northern Wisconsin. This is mainly into the northwestern section. If you joined us on our Facebook Live, we kind of dived into the different levels of the severe weather threat that we were going to be looking at. In areas near La Crosse are just clipped into that moderate risk. Now, a moderate risk is 4 out of 5 when seeing of severe weather. Then we go into a bit more inward, into our inland areas, just about west of what we're seeing for our DMA, are into that enhanced risk, which is 3 out of 5. Then we have the slight, which is 2 out of 5. And over near Madison, we are looking at marginal risk and just about east as well. And that's where we're going to be looking and keeping our eye on throughout the course of the rest of today and going into tonight. Now, in terms of threats, the breakdown, tornadoes are very possible. However, that is mainly to the west, not necessarily into the Dane County area or more eastward. The best chance of us seeing tornadoes will be into the western side between the Minnesota line and Iowa and to the far west over near La Crosse and Eau Claire. However, hail could also be a possibility with these storms that we're going to be seeing for tonight. But really what we're all going to be seeing and what we've been talking about is the winds. Winds that could be reaching damaging levels from 75 to 80 miles per hour gusting as we go into tonight. And this is all coming again from this strong low pressure system, which is going to be bringing in that cold front, which will act as a trigger to our oversaturated atmosphere as we're going into the rest of tonight. On top of that, we have the high wind warnings. We had warnings that started off from yesterday. Now we're going to be carrying into tonight and Thursday morning for majority of southern Wisconsin. As for us in Dane County, we were just issued a high wind warning earlier today, and that's going to be in effect from 6 p.m. to 6 a.m. Thursday morning. In areas to the east, we're looking at that high wind warning to be starting off as well. Now, as we take a look in terms of the winds, we're not going to be seeing super gusting winds throughout the course of today. So as we get into the evening commute, yes, it will be a bit breezy, but we're not seeing that strength of the winds until we get into tonight. After you eat dinner and you're getting ready for bed, that's where we're looking at those gusting winds to really start to pop off in southern Wisconsin, going in from 50 to 60 miles per hour. That will carry into, once those storms start to sweep through near the Dane County area, that's where we're looking at the stronger winds to be reaching close to those high and damaging levels. Then as we go on overnight, as it's starting to pass through, it'll start to calm down a bit, but we're still looking at high winds throughout the course of the entire night, transitioning into our Thursday morning. Now, as we're going to be timing things out, as you're going into your evening commutes, could see some pop-up showers, but not really going to be seeing much of anything in terms of a line of storms until we get into about 9 p.m. So we're looking at it to start to track its way into southern Wisconsin and make its way through. But look how quickly that it has moved through. Just an hour and a half of timing, we are looking at that line of storms and even that Boeing signature, which is a key indicator of strong winds being associated behind this line of storms. And then as we go into overnights, we're looking at those temperatures to plummet. We're looking at record-breaking temperatures for today, as we can see right now, 61 degrees, well above the record, which was set back in 2011 at 52, and we're going to continue to climb throughout the course of this afternoon. Temperatures in southern Wisconsin are at 60, but what we really need to know is which one we're going to be hitting on. The whole kitchen sink, as Chris Reese would like to say, we are looking at severe storms to be hitting in for tonight, especially to the west being the main target, but we are not going to be out of the ballpark either. Fog from this morning, but we're still looking at low-level clouds and showers to be popping off throughout the course of the afternoon. And then from our record warmth, it's going to plummet again into very wintry-like conditions and even those 60-mile-per-hour winds. So plan ahead, folks. With these strong winds, it's going to be associated for us seeing power outages. So make sure you charge your devices. Make sure you have access to more than one thing to be able to get information to keep you safe throughout the course of this event. Now, as we take a look, once again, today is our alert day. That's what we're keeping our eye on. But then for the rest of the week, we're looking at a lot more quieter temperatures and conditions. So we just got to get through the next few hours, get through tonight. Then we're going to go back to a bit more of that December-like feel, but it's going to be quiet until we get into about the Christmas holiday, Susan.
The whole kitchen sink is well put.
Yeah.
That's a good way to put it. Thank you so much, Julian. Keep us posted. There's more to come today at noon. Howard continues to get ready for the holidays in the Mr. Food Test Kitchen.
The holiday season is a great time to thank all those special people in our lives. And today, we're sharing a sweet way to do it. So make sure you stick around.